Thank you for joining today. I was in bed, and then I saw some notifications on my phone regarding the crypto markets, and it does look like we are experiencing a bit of a crash. So that's what this is going to be about. I'm going to do a, kind of a quick one with you guys, okay? And we're going to talk about what's currently happening right now. So I did, because I mean, I was tired. I was in bed. I got to get up early. I got to trade stocks tomorrow, but when I saw the notification on my phone, I said, well, I'm going to have to go to work. So I got out of bed. That's why I'm wearing this blanket, guys. So let me check. Let's check the markets, guys. I just noticed that Shiba Inu was way down. Okay. So, but let's let YouTube do its thing now and get us a few viewers. Crypto. I don't think any other YouTubers are up talking about crypto right now. So we're experiencing a big decline. Bitcoin 94.9. Okay. Remember how I talked about we were pretty much at a key pivotal moment that will determine if Bitcoin falls much lower. And it was going to be regarding Bitcoin breaking resistance to the downside. Okay. And well, it's bouncing back up to 95. It's so this is a potential trigger right now. We could be having a bigger sell-off potentially. The likelihood has increased now. So the likelihood of a bigger Bitcoin sell-off is now increased. So guys, it's freezing out here, but man, YouTubers, we got to work pretty much, when duty calls, whenever the markets call for it, we got to go to work, which is okay with me. I think it's kind of exciting. So let's look at some of the cryptos. So Ethereum down to 3,283. So Ethereum down 10% here. Yeah, I noticed Ethereum was way down. I think that's one of the better, more useful cryptocurrencies with more utility. Ethereum definitely, there being more opportunities to go on the long side of this. Okay, that opportunity will present itself, and it might be when everyone's when they say there's blood in the streets, we'll see. XRP is down 7%. So I imagine at this hour, there won't be too many buyers of it either. There won't be too many buyers of XRP. Hello, Pluto. Pluto, good to meet you. We actually have 10 members in right now. So XRP, guys, remember, if you had been watching my previous lives and other videos, I told you guys that I sold basically pretty much all my crypto except for some ICP and one other small holding. So I got out of cryptos. Yes. Oh yeah, I have ICP. I own ICP. That's like one of the only ones that I still have. But I knew even ICP was going to go down, and I actually got a hint of it. When the burn rate skyrocketed, something was telling my brain that this is going to be the end of this current bull run. Not the whole cycle, but because they raised the cycle burn rate on purpose, I believe. They probably put more work on the network, more computations on the network, so that the cycle burn rate would increase, so that they could get more selling before the crash. I do believe, yeah, it's weird that we saw insiders know this stuff, guys. I think there's a lot of people, not a lot, but people that work for major cryptos. They're all insiders. They knew it when it's coming down. But Litecoin down 12%. Thanks for being honest. It's crashing right now. Yeah. I like this though, because I would look to buy it up cheap. Okay. And since I already sold, like I said, I sold everything except I sold ICP. I liquidated around $14,000 of cryptos. So that I will now use that cash and look for more opportunity. That's what we have to do. The opportunity presented itself. The opportunity was to sell. when Dogecoin was really struggling to get past 46 cents. It was just inching its way up, and it did almost look like it could explode and go higher. But at the same time, I began to tell you guys that these markets are being stifled by the interest rates, and I don't think any other crypto influencer or crypto YouTuber would ever mention that. They never knew that. They didn't know what I told you guys in advance before the crash happened. Um, so this is exactly how I predicted that these things would go. Uh, Dogecoin down 17%. Wow. The interest rates are what held Bitcoin down. It's why it only went to 108. That's why it didn't go to some, and that's why many of these meme coins didn't go to certain previous highs. XRP never hit its previous peak. But XRP did go up to about 290, I think. It did really good, actually. XRP almost did a triple there in pretty short order. Dogecoin did a big move, too. And yeah, it definitely looks like we're having a big pullback right now. So I'm going to be mentioning to people who didn't sell. Thanks for being honest. It's crashing right now. Prediction for ICP this run, 2025. It might even take longer than 2025. I think the markets are going to run real strong for 2025. Well, no, the very end maybe of 2025. We start to go up, and then we're going to go up and up and up and up and up for 2026, 2027. And then when Trump leaves, I believe the markets will be at major peaks. This is a possibility for my most bullish scenario. That is it. That Trump's going to lower the interest rates, and then the money printers are going to turn on, and for the next frickin' 3 years after 2025, we explode in cryptos. You're going to see multiple runs, pullbacks, multiple more runs. Because the interest rates have to go down, guys. You don't understand. The interest rates have been too high for too long. The bond market is having all sorts of problems now because the massive debt and the high interest, and it's causing the 10-year yield to spike. Okay, and this is what's causing the Bitcoin to drop anyways. That's what's causing the whole drop. Yeah, it's crazy. Dogecoin down 14.7%. Stellar Lumens down 13%. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash. Let's see what HBAR, Hedera, HBAR. Hedera is down 10%. Okay. How much SHIB should I buy? Oh, you could buy, if you want to make an investment. I can't give you advice, dude, but if you'd never bought it, if you have none already, how much, I don't know how much cash you have on hand, how much you're willing to invest. I can't tell you how much to buy. Okay. When is everything going to go back up? It's going to be a matter of a few months, guys. We could actually have a recovery and then another big hit down, and then recovery and a big hit down. You guys, it can get choppy. But many of the meme coins are just evaporating in price because these are the most of these are a lot scams and fake and the most useless things, and they just go up because the whole crypto industry is very supportive of everything going on. Everything pumps. When it's a time for Bitcoin to pump, everything else pumps. Because why? There's money to be made for certain individuals. Okay. And, like I said, I think a recession is coming. The monetary system is broke right now. Too much debt. Markets are worried that he can't service the debt. 10-year yield is very high. So, hello, sir. I am Enyang Penyang from Mumbai, India. Do you think Bitcoin will crash further, and could it go down till 30 to 50? This is going to be a prolonged kind of thing. If Bitcoin's really going to head down much further, there is a case of it going. It could go to, I can't give you financial advice, but we could go as low as 75, or, there's the potential even to go much lower than that. Oh yeah. But That's just my opinion on here, guys, not financial advice, okay? This is entertainment, okay? I could technically know nothing about this stuff. You're just guessing. Fact is, nobody knows. Exactly. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But you could certainly make reasonable predictions based on the size of the run we had, based on chart patterns of previous cycles, and I would say that if we do get the recession that I'm calling for, Bitcoin would fall to 40, maybe 45. You know, there are people in power that would want it to go that low, and they kind of control these sorts of things to a certain extent. And if they want it to go that low, it'll go that low. And then I would imagine that there'll be another point in time where there will be an optimal moment to go in on the long side of this again. And I imagine that would be coming up at some point. Um, you're just so yeah, but he has better guesses than most. Thank you, Pluto. He has better guesses than most. I've been calling really good stuff with TSLL, with selling off my cryptos. And not only that, but I sold off a certain portion of my stocks too to free up more cash. Okay, guys. And I told all you guys, you can't deny that I said that the crypto guys. I just don't want anyone to be mad at me like, oh, you didn't say it. I said it multiple times that I was feeling like we were going to really start to go down. I said that I did believe that was the most likely scenario, according to my thinking. What's up, buddy? Is there honestly anybody who taught the line is only up? Never ever had this bull market when been like that. Shakeout the week. Oh, he's saying it could be a potential shakeout. Yeah, but some of the memes are falling an awful lot. You would think, oh, it's just a shakeout. But what just happened in the freaking bond market, dude? And investors are worried, okay? Major, major problems. The last time that the 10-year yield spiked up like this, there was a major, major issue with the economy. We went into recession. Everything went way down. So, guy, you might not have that much knowledge concerning the overall markets in general. And crypto will follow the overall market trends. And there are major forces happening right now that are frightening investors in the equities markets, the gold markets, and the crypto markets. And a lot of crypto newbies, they're just like, they're along for the ride. They don't really know a lot of the stuff that I'm saying, and they just want to get excited and stuff like that, and just look at the cryptos and focus on the cryptos and not the whole macro picture, like I teach. Okay, so you've got to get with it, guys. Some of you probably do have to get with it and start to watch me more. People are buying fart coin. I want to look up fart coin. That should tell you how much of a mass the crypto market is. The crypto market, I've told you guys, I thought that when Elon Musk said that, he said, oh, Doge is my favorite coin. That's when I started to get the feeling that it was a top, because it felt like other tops. Okay. Because I was focused on these things in other previous Bitcoin markets, even though I didn't really own Bitcoin before or crypto before, but it felt like a top. Same thing with certain stocks. It just felt like we were at a top. And then Donald Trump rang the bell and he alluded to a potential dip. Donald Trump's so arrogant that he told the whole world it was going to drop. Remember that day he rang the bell? That's how arrogant he is, that he wanted to let the whole world know that I think he knew this was coming. It's just crazy. XRP might go to zero if that happens. No, XRP is not going to zero. If we do get what I'm calling for, which is finally this recession that should have happened a long time ago. This should have happened a long time ago, the recession. So they may admit we're in recession soon. Something may happen, guys. Let me look up Fartcoin, and then I'll look at XRP. And thank you guys for watching me real late at night talking about the crypto crashing right now. Like I said, I was in bed. And I looked at my phone and it's like, okay, I got to go to work now. I'm a YouTuber now, So Fartcoin, I don't know if it's going to load up, guys, but I mean, who really cares? I just wanted to kind of see it. This is one of those freaking stupid things that, okay, XRP will not go to zero. HBAR going to melt faces. I think he means it will go higher. Yeah. But like I said, guys, we're having real trouble in the bond markets, okay? Um, and this is signaling now that there is a deeper problem with the economy. And we already had a massive bull run. We had Bitcoin go from virtually what, 30 up to 108. You know, I didn't, you know, when it's first beginning, you don't really think about it, the potential mass gains and like, oh, in 2 years or 2.5 years, there's going to be massive gains. I didn't really think about it when it was that low, but I watched it. I was watching it when it was that low the whole time. And I didn't think, oh, maybe I should just jump in now. I just didn't think about, I didn't, I ignored crypto. I ignored crypto before. I only started buying crypto 9 or 10 months ago, and I was DCAing into Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, XRP, Stellar Lumens, Cardano, Origin token. And then I doubled my money. And then I was like, this really feels like a top. So I began selling, and I was fully out, a couple days ago or 2.5 days ago or so. I don't know, 2, 3 days ago. XRP might go to, so H bar is going to melt next. Good move. Do you know how much about the caffeine AI and how it might change things quite radically for ICP, or do you think that it's just a hype? Oh, is that Jerry Banfield guy just hyping up ICP and all that? And I think ICP is legit, but like he admitted, they do need to pump more money into the system to get more nodes and all that stuff and the data storage. So ICP is not really ready for mass adoption at this point. So they don't want ICP to blow up, and I believe this because I was thinking in my head when I first started looking at ICP, I was like, look at all these little dots. These are all the nodes that they have. And I was like, I think they would need more of these, and I think there's good potential in it, I believe. So I'm holding on to some. I'm holding on to some of my ICP. I still had like 1,700 worth because I knew it was going to go down, guys. I knew even my precious ICP, my favorite crypto, would go down because I believe it has the best technology, So I did sell most of it off. And now I have 1,600 of it. I only have 164 ICP. And I'm fine with that. I'm going to see if this thing, how far it goes. I'm going to see how far she drops. Do you know much? So I don't know much about caffeine AI, but I think I believe it. I think it's going to be a real thing. I think it's real. And I think it's really going to come out, at a time when they're ready to do it. Jerry says it's going to be good. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I sold roughly a month ago, just before. Yeah, who cares if you missed the top, dude? You still got good profits. You made a good profit. Yeah, you could have made a little bit more. But let's face it, even if you held it, you might have just held it longer and longer. And then it would have, who knows what would have happened, dude. Even the whole market, the big indexes and the big stocks all had pullback needed. Yes, absolutely. If you look at the charts on these things, they're just like a freaking unstoppable machine. Meanwhile, the economy is not really very good at all. From a lot of the numbers and stuff that have been coming out. I am okay. I'm freezing cold. I'm just like, I got to work. I got to go do YouTube. I'm a YouTuber now. I'm trying to get bigger. So, yeah, I am okay, but I'm very cold. And we're witnessing this. Let me just check out Bitcoin. I want to see what's happening to it right this second, because you guys are probably looking on your PCs. 95. So I think it popped back up a little bit. I think it went back up just a little. But of course, this thing's going to bounce. But I think for sure now, fear is setting in overnight. For sure. People now are beginning to probably panic. And, many of them should, because a lot of these things went up a lot. Dogecoin went up a whole lot. So I imagine Dogecoin holders are panicking for sure if they haven't sold. They're probably starting to feel like, should I have been dollar cost averaging and diamond handing? Should I have been diamond handing? They're going to question themselves. And in a number of years, they'll learn to become traders, because they're going to have a lot of losses in this cycle, in this event right here. So they will learn how to trade in and out of things. a lot of these guys that are just coming in, and yeah, they got to lose. They got to lose. They got to lose money. I had to learn. It's sad to see a lot of these people go down right now. So that's kind of on my mind. Uh, can't let it get to me though, because it happened to me. That's how I learned about market cycles and bubbles and tops and people being overly optimistic at the top. If you look at some of these, some other creators, they're always, even right until the very last day, and even once it starts rolling over, they're still optimistic, optimistic, optimistic. Hodl, 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 diamond hand. You know, just funny to see the world and the rest of the people that do things in this world. It never ceases to amaze me. But it is still possible. It is still possible that Bitcoin could have a recovery. It doesn't look likely, though, based on the meme coins crashing right now. It doesn't look likely. Yeah. But ultimately, we're going to have to see. I don't know. All I know is that it was too much risk for me to hold all that crypto. That's all I know. And I did have a feeling that there were signs of a top. And it was weird because part of my brain was thinking, oh, we could still make more money here. And the other part of my brain was thinking, I'm seeing many signs of a top. So you have your brain fighting. And then I accepted it and I started to sell, just like some of you probably noticed that it seemed like everyone was like so happy and it was going crazy. It's like they seemed like crypto would never go down. It would never go down. And when you start seeing things like, oh, XRP, $20, and you're starting to see it everywhere, it could be signs of a top because everyone's overly optimistic and it's contagious. It's contagious. When you see everyone else being super hyper and excited that there's going to be way, way more profits, there's still so many more profits left on the table, which there always could be, guys. There always could be. I think there's going to be more profits coming later, though. But this is how a market cycle goes, into a bull run, and then price goes crazy, and then a massive sell-off. And, I've just seen so many of these things, and I haven't really been in a major, major crash like that in a while, And Bitcoin is a pretty major thing. It's a huge asset nowadays, But cryptos, what should we look up, guys? We are far from the top. The top is somewhere next year. Yeah, we're far from the top. No, there's going to be Bitcoins. I still believe we're on track to hit $1 million at some point. Okay. But I do kind of enjoy crashes sometimes because I know I can buy it up cheap. So right now, as far as I'm concerned, let it fall, And I'm sorry if you just want to hodl, okay? But I would rather get out, and then enter back in and scoop up more shares. That's more potential profits when it goes up again, So you got to change your way of thinking and think that, sometimes it's good to sell and take profits on the way up. And then when it starts to come down, then you start to accumulate, and you got to zoom out and look at the big picture, the big charts. Look at XRP chart on that thing. It's like blip, blip. It's the most obvious bubble in the world. They always pump it up and then they wait till the next halving, and the halving, after it just so happens like after 4 years, it seems like everybody forgets that we had a bubble and what it felt like to be in a bubble, and everyone becomes overly optimistic again, and then it crashes again, guys. It's just so exciting to me. I've always loved the markets. I've always loved the markets. Looks pretty cold. If you had 20K cash to drop on a coin, I do have 20K cash to drop on a coin, but I'm not going to drop all 20. I'm not going to drop 20 cash on a coin. And I wouldn't drop 20 cash on a coin right now. I would wait. If you could ask me again another time, feel free to give a donation, and I'll tell you next time maybe. ICP is the best project in the world, and it can't be disputed. All other blockchains are faking it. I tend to agree with you, Joel, because I did a lot of research on the technology in ICP, and I do believe that it is better. but they still need to grow the capabilities of the network. Supposedly it can actually handle quite a bit, but you still don't want the entire world to learn about it yet. We will have to see ultimately, but I am betting on ICP. I'm going to be looking to buy this one. If this one goes down, I'm going to be looking to buy this first. And then I'll look to purchase other cryptos back. I'm obviously going to buy back Shiba Inu. Obviously, guys. Best believe. I believe in the possibilities of burning a lot of Shiba Inu. So I was like, yeah, I'll sell my shares and I'll trade out of this thing. And then I'll look to buy back cheaper and then I'll get more. I'll get double the amount. I was up to like 157 million. This time, I'm going to freaking get 400 million Shiba. No lie. I'll show you in my account when the time comes. I'll be here in the future, guys. I'm going to be here for years to come. So this is your chance to get in on a new channel that I do things quite differently than a lot of other investing channels. Are you feeling okay inside? Oh, yes, I am. If you had 20K cash. Okay, let me fast forward because we got a lot of comments. I'm sorry. XRP is not a good example at all. Everyone's got their own opinion, dude. But you'll see how that plays out. I've been in plenty of bull markets and crashes in my day. I think we'll see ultimately how it plays out, and then you can judge after the fact. Okay, I'm learning to trade, but it's tough not knowing when to sell and difficult to pull the trigger. Yes, what you would need is a mentor. That unfortunately, that's not something that's very easy to find. And you can gain things by watching other channels and stuff, but it would be good if we could fast track your knowledge and stuff like that. That would be good. But I don't can't get into that right now. But try to stick by. None of this is for financial advice. But, ultimately I do need to have bigger conversations with some of these people asking questions. When to sell, I do want to address this guy somewhat. When you sell is, first of all, you got to buy in at the right time. But when to sell something is when, it seems like news on it. There's always putting out news. So much news. It's all good. Everything's all good. And every creator is only saying good things about it, because when they do that, they could potentially get more views for bots and stuff. So when every creator is only positive, it's all good, then the top is probably near. Or anytime you've had a massive parabolic run, if it starts to like freaking go crazy at one point, that's always a sign of like a top, a bubble, whatever. So you can learn about market sentiment. That means like in general, overall, how the market is feeling, what they're experiencing, what they're going through. So most likely, you could try to figure out what the crowd wants to do, How long do you think this dip will last? It could be, I don't know. But my best guess is that it will be between 2 and 4 or 5 months. Because guys, a recession is not like a 1-month event, or an economic slowdown. Because of the 10-year yield skyrocketing. It might not be a short thing. It might be a few months, guys. Okay, that's the one potential reality. It could be possible, but I don't know. ICP is internet computer. It's a crypto. Okay, it's a crypto. How much have you personally made investing? I don't know. I made a lot over the years, and I've lost a lot over the years too. That's how I learned. Yep, been dancing for you. I had a miner for a while. Don't recommend it. Better to buy coins. Yeah, mining them is kind of uses a lot of electricity. Pikachu, yeah. I'm realizing I still have the stupid Pikachu hat on. I know it's stupid, but I can do what the heck I want. It's my channel. I say Little Trump is in office. Anyone want to know the next Chainlink mega banger? What is bull run? Bull run which is generally when the markets are very positive, very bullish. They want to put money into it. a bull run happens under certain economic conditions as well, okay? And that is not right now. The markets have been going up just like crazy without reason. The economy's really been hurting, but they've been telling everybody, oh, it's okay, the economy's strong. So they're just kind of manipulating a lot of investors into just keep buying the top, buying the top. It's not good. It's not good. I think Trump coming in and holidays coast we start to bring up now. When Trump comes in, you guys, there's going to be a lot of controversy. They're going to be fighting with Democrats. He's not going to be able to get everything done right off the bat. Remember, it took him a long time to get a lot of stuff done last time. It's not easy to be president. It's not like he's going to come in and everything's going to be perfect. No, it's going to take time, guys. It's going to take time, maybe more than a couple months. Okay. So this is good though. This is very, 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 very good. We might have a period of a few months or so, or more or less, where we can then accumulate cryptocurrencies. And if you like any stocks and you see them really dip in the next couple of months, whatever. Or even if you think you want to buy it right now, because you think that's not going any lower. But kind of these markets are signaling to me that the Bitcoin market is falling even more now, so the stocks might fall even more tomorrow. And if the stocks fall even more, we're going to break through technical resistance. All I'm saying is, guys, tomorrow we could find out if this is going to be a much deeper issue, But it is at 95 holding out. Is this the bottom? Is this the bottom? You never know. It could get a resurgence. We could. It's possible. But like I said, for me, the smartest thing to do, take my money out. Just because of the massive, massive volatility. Now, if you're a freaking trader, a day trader, like I'm doing sometimes, this is great because you could be in a position of having all your money on the side. You don't have to own any crypto. Then you can look for opportunities, see what's dipping the most. You just have time to do that, sit in front of a computer. Then when you see one just dip an extreme amount, you could go in on that one, rises 5%, sell it, make a few hundred, few thousand, whatever. So this is nice for traders. A crash is always good for traders to come in and look to buy dips and sell short and stuff like that, guys, for sure. And that's what I should be doing, but I don't know. You can't sell short on Coinbase, guys, and I'm still not an expert at learning how to trade crypto. I'm only an expert from the stock world, and I know a whole lot about different markets. The crypto markets are pretty much, they've been around a while, and I've had a chance to learn them. Any recommendations for trading mentor or channel? Why did you learn from? I learned from multiple individuals, many of them in real life, most of them in real life. So it's hard to find a mentor, dude, but I want you to watch this channel. I want you to watch this channel for sure. Don't have to give money or anything, but watch a lot of these videos. Put in questions, ask me questions and stuff. Maybe I'll answer some and you'll learn a way of thinking that is more experienced than possibly what you have. You have to learn different ways of thinking about these things. No, the crash will only be less than a week. Fed shutdown, what it means. Oh, they're saying that there could be a Fed shutdown, I think. I think that's what they were saying somewhere. This would potentially be very negative for the markets. It would cause the markets to wonder what's going to happen. A Fed shutdown. This is never good, guys. That would not be good. The stocks could go lower if the Fed shuts down. I thought Elon has a deal with XRP and or Dodge for X payment platform. Is that true? That could very likely be true. Elon has a deal with XRP or Dodge. I can't speculate on that, okay? But I don't know. He has the House and Senate too. That's true. I'm not saying he'll do anything, but will change sentiment. Currently, I've been seeing a lot of dumps in crypto markets like XRP, Bitcoin, Dogecoin. What is the cause of it? I explained it earlier. It's because of the spike in the 10-year yield. And the bond markets are really collapsing right now. The government is in a lot of debt. Interest is very, very high. So everyone now knows that the economy is really not doing too good, okay? Jerome Powell, Jerome Powell said no rate cut in short. He said that they're going to do 2 rate cuts next year. This is a lie. My whole theory this whole entire time for this past year and a half was that they're orchestrating this recession. It's going to be very soon. There's always a recession after they start cutting rates. Always, guys. That's why you need me on your team, because I study history. And, other good traders, they all know that too. A lot of good traders already know that too. But when we go into the recession, I do believe they will cut rates more than twice. So when Jerome Powell said that, I do not believe it. Okay? I've been watching this guy for years. Okay? You don't believe it. Don't believe it. They're gonna lower interest rates very low. That's why the market is dumping. He said 2 instead of 3. I thought originally they had 5 or 6 planned in, and then it went down, and then it was down. Now it's down to 2. So these markets have been so strong in spite of that. And now, they're saying 2. More likely. Yeah, that's what caused the bond market to go through its problems. And that's why, because he said 2, that's why the 10-year yield is spiking. Not going to waste my time and health looking at such things anymore. When the 10-year yield spikes like that, guys, it signals recession. It's like a key thing that you look for. Okay? Currently, I've been seeing a lot of dumps in crypto. Why is it happening? Yeah, it's happening for the simple reason of the economy is not as good as everyone thought, which I've been telling you this for months, guys, that the economy is actually in really rough shape. Interest rates are way too high, and the markets are finally now starting to sell off a little bit, Unbelievable. Finally. Dove is not, so hopefully not a lot of people lose a lot of money. I mean, I'll just say that. I don't know if it's going to go lower tomorrow or what. Doge is going to pump over $1. Yes, it will sometime. Yes. I definitely believe it will under Trump. I believe Doge will be up to $1. I'm not betting my life on that, but I think crypto-related assets are going to go very high, as well as the equities markets, the stocks, and I think gold and silver will too. Gold and silver benefit in low interest rate environments. That's exactly what Trump is going to deliver. 0% interest rate, because they're orchestrating the recession. And Trump, they're planning all along to get the interest rates to 0. This was the whole plan from long ago that I told you guys about. But we're going to see how it plays out. This, not this dip. What you're seeing in the new, I'm tempted to buy more Doge. Oh, wait. Okay, I wanted to address that. I'm tempted to buy more Doge. It's hard to execute when I feel like it could drop much further. Ooh, looks like you're starting to get smart there, buddy. Looks like you're starting to get smart. Hard to execute when I feel like it could drop much lower. Yeah. See, right now you're feeling like, you could get chop sueyed. Okay, that's what could happen. You could buy it and then it goes the other direction on you, and then you sell it and then it goes the other direction. That could happen to you. Right now, I would just say don't touch it. Just let it fall. It's gonna fall, and then it's gonna pop up, and it's gonna fall more, and it's gonna pop up. This is how crashes always happen. They're always trying to sucker in those people right at the end. Pop it up, because you're in that mind of thinking like, oh crap, this thing was just 47 cents. Now it's only 30. That's a bargain. Oh yeah, that's a real good deal. Not necessarily. I would personally wait until the dust settles. Yeah, just let Doge fall. Let it fall. Just let it be. Calm down. I've seen many pumps and dumps and dips and all that, guys. So that's one that I don't want to play with right now, unless you're in front of your computer nonstop. I've got so much cash ready. It feels wrong. It feels wrong not to buy it. No, just calm down, calm down, calm down. You don't need to buy a Doge right now. It has turned on us. It's turned. When Elon Musk said Doge is my favorite coin, that was basically when they were trying to pump it up to the maximum, and get everyone to buy up at the top. Elon was in on it. No, I can't say that. That's all speculation, okay, guys. I can't just say, oh, Elon was in it. That's speculation on my part. I don't know. I don't know for sure. 1 billion Shiba Inu. That one guy, that one YouTuber had 1 billion Shiba Inu. Not going to say any names, but I guess he had 1 billion Shiba Inu. I don't think he says how many he holds now. Who knows if he sold the top and kept remaining bullish on it? We'll never know. A lot of things in these things we'll never know. We'll never know. They kept dropping, ping, ping, and pumping it, but at this time, no more pump. Let it fall. No, you love losing money. So you're saying don't buy. I can't tell you anything, brother, but I personally am not going to buy here. I am going to wait until the dust settles. I don't want to lose any money. I ain't going to buy it right here. Guys, I've been through all this before. I bought dips before. Oh, look, this just dipped 40%. I'm going to buy some. I don't do that anymore. There was a point in time when I decided I was going to stop doing it. I was going to stop buying those dips. I was going to stop catching falling knives. I always learn stuff too long. It takes me way too long to learn stuff. That's definitely something I learned a while back. Clown it down. Stock market's hitting these all-time high. Yeah. World and our debt is not normal. Yep. And it's going to burst. Well, yeah, potentially for sure. Too many bailouts. A healthy economy needs failures. Well, a healthy economy doesn't go straight up in a straight line for sure. Whether it needs failures, yeah, I'm sure you could argue that. Yeah, in some ways, for sure. True, I put on positions today in stocks, overslept, and missed my exits. It's tough, dude. Life is tough. It's hard to be in front of your computer all over. You gotta get sleep, guys. Like I haven't slept in. It's time for me to go to sleep. I gotta start trading stocks at 9:30. Why? Because the UVIX might be particularly active. I imagine it might go a lot higher, but we have to wait and see. That's only the UVIX is only going to go higher if these stock markets sell off. But it looks like they will based on the crypto markets. I haven't looked at the futures of the Dow or anything yet, but if I did, I imagine they might be down. My other phone's dead. I do have to go to bed to trade in the morning, guys. So I do want to thank you all. Let me just see if any good comments came in at the very bottom. Did you go to USDC or cash when you exit? Cash. Oh, I think if you put it in USDC, you'll get a yield. You'll get a % interest. So I've never done that. But I would put mine in cash. That's just what I prefer. That other thing might be a good strategy. I don't know for some. I don't know. So a lot of people want to buy right now. It's up to you. But I said I just like being in cash. Cash is king. I'm gonna just wait a little bit. Maybe even wait some more after that. And then maybe wait another 2 months after that. I think a lot of people are going to buy it back too soon, but it will be bounces. There will be bounces. Okay. And, the Fed pumps so much liquidity into these markets. They could buy the debt and just bring everything back, normalize everything somewhat, at least on paper, normalize it. And then the stocks go higher, They could do anything. But I think that they want it to, pull back now for sure. We'll see. Have a good sleep. The market should be interesting in the morning. Maybe people won't buy back soon enough. Yeah, if you wanted to start buying a little bit here, it just seems everything is really coming down now. It's overnight. They're selling it off majorly. It's crazy. This is just how crashes go a lot of the time. Sell them off overnight. It's crazy. Don't worry. All right, we could make a mining project together. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Make a mining project. All right, guys. 81 of you. Wow. Thanks for being here with me, guys. And thanks for being with the channel. I hope to be around here for a long time. I certainly plan on growing my channel and trading my stocks and rising up and hopefully giving you guys some motivation. Okay, guys? So I really appreciate you guys, and I love how this is going. And I think that this is going to grow. This is going to grow. All right, guys. You like miners? Yes, I did invest in crypto miners. I actually exited all my crypto miners too. I didn't make a ton of money on most of them, no, but I did make money on them. Pretty much all of them. But yeah, I didn't make a ton of money on them. But all right, guys. But yeah, I'll buy them back. Imagine if, yeah, Hut 8 Mining, HUT. If that one, that's going to come down. That's going to present itself to buy, But when's the real buy? When is it? We'll have to wait. I would say don't go all in right here. We got this little crash. We got this little dip right here. Don't go all in. I'd be like prolonging it, waiting a little bit maybe. See if this crash is going to persist. And sorry for using that word crash, but I like that word, We're going to see if it's going to persist. We'll find out soon enough tomorrow. This water is freezing cold, guys. Should I sell my Stellar Lumen and Fear? Man, I wish I could frickin' tell you, dude, but I can't give financial advice. I can't do it. I can't tell you what to do. I wish I could, dude. I feel stupid. I can't tell you. I'm sorry. Imagine how stupid that is. I can't tell you, dude. That's how it goes. I can't tell you. What about XRP? I can't tell you. I'm not a financial advisor. It can't go that much lower. I mean, it can't. Yeah, I'm going to narrate that. It can't go that much lower. I mean, it can't. I'm not making fun of you. But maybe you get the point of what I'm trying to present that. Wait until break of trend, confirmation, then buy. That sounds like this guy might have a strategy right there. Break of trend confirmation. Yeah. Like what he means is wait until the downtrend breaks and it looks like we're starting to head back up. Don't just buy as it's coming down. That's a buying a falling knife. So yeah, this guy, he's got good advice right there. He gave it, not me. You will lose money with XRP from fees. Know what blockchains are. Oh yeah, I have been studying the blockchains a little bit. So he's saying that XRP is costly in fees. So this gentleman seems like he knows what he's talking about because I think he is right. I think he's right about XRP. Some of the fees and stuff maybe. You said we can't sell. Guys, I got to go. But I told you I got out of the markets as far as the cryptos go. I only have a little bit of ICP and a little bit of another one, but not much. It's not much. I have like a teeny tiny bit of everything though. A teeny tiny bit of Shiba, XRP, Cardano, like $20 worth or something of each, just so I can keep it in there and watch it on my main page or whatever. I've been in long, so no loss here. Wink. Oh, that means you're still holding it and it's come down, and you're saying you haven't lost yet. Okay, yeah, people are coming from all different sorts of places, all different places. Some people got in way back, some people got in recently. So yeah, the blockchains don't vary depending on platform. Huh. Yeah, some people are real experts on this blockchain stuff. I'm not. They don't vary based on platform. So they all use the same blockchain? I found a wallet that not putting fees on exchange, guys. Yeah, he probably knows a wallet or something. Yeah, he probably knows some different ones, All right, I gotta go. I gotta go.